Welcome to episode 11 of Root Beer Library, where we wear the frothy stash. I'm your host Matthew, and today we are tasting Bulldog Root Beer. All right, let's go ahead and pop this top and get into it. All right, so today we are tasting Bulldog Root Beer. This is a fairly new root beer on the market in the sense of age. It's been around for a little while, still picking up some steam, but a very flavorful root beer. So I'm excited about popping the top on this one and getting into it, tasting this one for you guys. Real quick, don't forget to like and share and hit the little bell down below, and you'll know every time we put up a new video. All right, let's go ahead and pop this thing, taste it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we have some friends joining us today. Can't always have the KC helmet with us as much as I would like to, but we have the Garbage Pail Kids. So I happen to like Funko Pops, and I've had a couple people ask me about the Funko Pops that you see back here and what my office looks like. The walls are covered in Funko Pops, but I'm very particular about which ones I collect, and I like to get entire series. So as we do these episodes, I thought I would bring some in and they can join us until I get some guests to join us. So who do we have here? We've got Ghastly Ashley. This is Adam Baum, which was the Garbage Pail Kid. We got Clark Don't and Beastie Boyd. That's who it is. So we've got these four particular Garbage Pail Kids hanging out with us. If you remember the Garbage Pail Kids from the 80s, go ahead and let me know. Put that down below and just say, hey, yes, I remember them, or who I collected, who your favorite was. Ratty Matty or Matty Ratty was my favorite, or one of my favorites, because of course, my name. And I don't know that I was a rat, but maybe. All right, let's go ahead and get into the root beer today. Again, this is Bulldog Root Beer. Oh man, that's got a good smell. I'm actually happy to be back at root beers because the one we did yesterday with those flavors, wasn't overly excited with that one. Pour that. Nice little head on that, nice frothiness, and it's hanging. It's kind of hanging around. Take a look at this label here. It's pretty traditional. You got your brown bottle, and you've got your label with a couple Bulldogs on it. So there you go with that one. We'll go ahead and throw a picture as usual of the label up to the left of me, right for you. Oh, that's got a really nice smell. It's a clean smell. Wow, it's got a nice spice, but it's really light. It's just really airy and freshy. Airy and freshy. Before we taste that, I want to go ahead and read to you what a Bulldog has to say about themselves. Say, we've been offering our premium root beer since 1997. It took us 9 test batches to develop the recipe because we're fanatical about great taste. We think our smooth honey vanilla root beer flavor will knock your socks off. All right, so maybe that's the honey I'm picking up. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a clean smell. It's a nice solid root beer. It definitely has honey in it. You can taste that on the back end. They're using that as a sweetener for sure in there, and it tastes good. It's smooth going down. It's not as bubbly as I might like it. A little bit more. It's right there, borderline for me. A little bit more fizz in this would be nice. It's kind of semi-flat, but it's got a nice flavor. Flavor's hanging around, still sitting on the palate, and it's definitely a honey-based flavor. Yeah, very good. Very solid, clean, crisp root beer. Well done, guys. This is a definitely solid root beer. Do like the honey aftertones. Again, in regards to pairing root beers, and I talk about ice creams a lot. When I do this to me is more vanilla. I don't think I would throw this in with a chocolate or any other type of flavored ice cream. Some of the other ones I might do that. This one I'm definitely going to stick with just a traditional vanilla. This is going to make a really nice root beer float. It's going to be phenomenal with this root beer. As far as food pairings go, of course your traditional barbecue type stuff this would go well with. I would actually have this with like a spicy pasta. I think this would hit tones well, or even maybe a creamy pasta that has a little bit of a spice to it, so like a fettuccine alfredo with a little bit of pepper in it. With this would probably taste really, really good. The flavors would balance out really well. As we get, again, further down into doing our reviews, we're going to take this into the kitchen and we're going to start cooking and doing some flavor tastes, and we're going to do a whole like month of that coming up soon. I don't know, we're only in episode 11, so we got to get through that. But again, this is a great flavor root beer. Just very clean, smooth. Definitely a thumbs up on this one. I highly recommend that you run out and get it. I will say that it's probably a little bit harder to find because it is a newer root beer out there, even though 97. But I would certainly head on out and see about buying it. There's a link down below, of course, where you can purchase the root beer. There's always a link down below, at least where to find the root beer if you're interested in getting it. So check that out down below. Guys, this has been a really nice root beer. Again, I highly recommend it. Thumbs up on this one. The guys, gals over at Bulldog, really good job on this. Really enjoying it. Hoping to see that you've got some other flavors out there. I came across you guys kind of almost by accident and would like to know more about what you have going on as far as root beers go and potentially other drinks. So I'll be checking that out myself. All right, guys, this has been episode 11 of Root Beer Library, where we wear the frothy stash. All right, guys, this has been episode 11 of Root Beer Library, where we wear the frothy stash. I'm your host, Matt. Please don't forget to like and share and leave comments down below. I do my best to try and answer those, or I do answer them. I shouldn't even say my best, man. I answer those suckers. So leave it down there. I'll get to it. Or hit me up on some other social media platforms and let me know if you've got questions. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.